guys, what's up? Before we come to the next RC videos and before we delve into this all-important range test, we're gonna have a look at how fast does the board go under different conditions. And we're also gonna simulate different rider weights. It's gonna be interesting, so let's jump into the topic right now. In order to accurately measure the current speed, we use a smartphone app called SpeedView. I can warmly recommend it, and we'll talk about it some more in the range test video. The tires have been pumped up to 3 bars of 44 psi right before the speed test. However, I found that its influence on top speed is not even significant. Okay, here we go. This is our test terrain. It consists of a level road which is 800 meters long and has a little slope of 5.5 degrees on the left-hand side. We'll start on the right and see how fast we can go until we reach that slope. Then we'll go back the same way. It's clear that the board will go much faster when coming down the hill, but this effect will be gone after about 300 meters. It's important to not just measure a peak speed, but the sustained max speed instead. Sustained speed is what the board manages to hold in this blue area here, more exactly speaking, the average of both travel directions. The averaging is important because it will compensate for potential wind effects. Here we start. Total rider weight is 68 kilograms, including all the gear. Temperature is 20.5 degrees centigrade. Board is still accelerating, and we're about to enter the measuring area. The max speed with slight headwind seems to be pretty stable at 33 kilometers per hour. And we're going towards the little slope. Still accelerating a little bit. Final speed for this direction is 34 kilometers per hour. Going up the slope here. Of course, the board has a lot of momentum, so the speed decreases only slowly by about 25%, lowers to 26 kilometers per hour. The slope is quite short, just about 100 meters. Board still picking up speed here, reaching 40 kilometers or 25 miles per hour. Approaching the measuring area again, about to enter now. 35 kilometers with slight tailwind, and if you repeat it several times, then the average is 34.5 kilometers per hour. Now, of course, not everybody is the same weight. We're gonna simulate different rider weights by putting additional weight discs onto the board together with myself. At first it's gonna be 10 kilograms and then we're gonna add another 10 kilograms. Let's see what happens. So here we go again, increased rider weight of 78 kilograms now. Temperature in this ride is a bit lower, and also there is much more footage to choose from. I picked this one for you because the display is easiest to read. Coming down the slope again, still pretty fast. Heading towards the measuring zone one more time. Speed stabilizing around 34 kilometers. That makes an average of 33.5 kilometers per hour. Again, note that this is not an average of 2 runs, but of multiple runs. Adding another 10 kilograms increases the overall rider weight to 88 kilograms. As you can see, it's a little bit slower, but in this case, it is rather because there is some headwind. When going back, it gets a bit faster. GPS says 35 kilometers per hour. And if you repeat it a couple more times, the average again is, surprisingly, 33.5 kilometers per hour. And just in case you've been wondering what happens when you climb that small hill with the 20 extra kilograms on the board, as you can see, this costs you about 10% max speed. Numbers drop to 24 kilometers per hour. Final results. My Evolve all-terrain board has a sustained max speed of 34.5 kilometers per hour. And this is pretty much what the marketing claims. At lower temperatures, you will see a max speed decrease of about 10%. On level terrain, the rider weight has only little influence on achievable top speed. The picture changes though when going uphill. On our small test slope, a weight increase of 20% caused a 10% drop of max speed. Battery charge has surprisingly little influence on top speed. However, as the battery gets drained, you will increasingly experience cutouts due to the low voltage cutoff of the board speed controller. Please thumbs up the video if you liked it. Up next are an eternally cool RC video, and right after that this all-important Evolve board range test. Check back soon. Bye!